Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 9th chapter, which is titled as the Raja Vidya Rajaguhya Yogam. Sloka number 1. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Idam tu te guhyatamam Pravakshamyanasuyave Gnanam Vijnana Sahitam Yajgnatva Mokshase Shubhat. The central theme of this chapter is 3 topics: Ishvara Swarupa Gnanam, Ishvara Dhyanam, Ishvara Anugraham. These are the 3 topics. In the first class, I have given an elaborated introduction to this chapter. We discussed on the basis of the Upanishads and the previous studies what Shastra Upanishad tells about the Ishvara Swarupam. One is Ishvara is the intelligent cause and Ishvara is the material cause also. But later on, when these 2 points are introduced, there is a possibility of getting the doubt that if Ishvara is everything, Ishvara is the material cause, intelligent cause, the problem comes in that is the intelligent person or the intelligence should stay in somewhere in some house, as like this cyber crime people are doing, sitting somewhere, and like that this Lord is sitting somewhere. Our mind will conceive like that, intelligent cause. So he should be like a person, at least he should be like a robo, but the robo should be somewhere. But he is not a robo, he works by himself. Anyhow, even if it is told as the intelligent cause, we will get the doubt, then that intelligent person. Because intelligence is in this mind, in this brain, here, in this person, in that person. So like that, Lord is an intelligent cause, he must be sitting somewhere above the sky. This is one doubt. And if we say he is the Upadana Karanam, he himself become everything. God created the world, first point. God became the world, second point. In this, the problem is more bigger than the previous. If Lord become everything, then good and evil both is the Lord. The question come, basic question. Then only the scriptures takes us to the further higher stage. That higher stage of understanding about the Lord. Lord is not the creator, Lord has not become the world, and Lord, the world is just an appearance on the Lord. Lord didn't become anything. Anyhow, that is the Upanishadic way of approach. Now that same points are going to be discussed here in this form. Ekarupa Ishvara Gnanam, beginning, that is. Then Bahurupa Ishvara Gnanam is the next stage. But these two together comes under the Mayika Ishvara Swarupam. Mayika Ishvara Swarupam. Because if the Ekarupa Ishvara, then we may ask the question that there are so many devotees are in the world. Those devotees saw the Lord physically. They even conversed with the Lord. What do you say for that? We do agree with that. They saw the Lord. They talked with the Lord. But that Lord which they saw and talked is a Mayika Ishvara Swarupam. When it comes under the Mayika Ishvara Swarupam, it is bound by the Desha and Kala. Desha Kala Parichinnam will come there. So Shastra tells that now by this Ekarupa or Bahurupa and Mayika Ishvara Swarupam, if you are understanding only that much, that is bound by the Kala and the space. So naturally, another thing is, anytime he may appear and anytime he may disappear. He appeared there, he didn't appear here. He appeared to the Mirabai or Tyagaraja, but not for somebody. When Lord appeared to Mirabai, he appeared with the flute. And when he appeared to the Tyagaraja, he appeared with the Kodanda. So what are these differences? So Lord will have, the real Ishvara Swarupam will have any such kind of differences? These are all the basic questions Vedanta asks us to think. Not only that, if the Lord is bound by the time and space, not only he appears and disappears, and he becomes finite. Because Lord is here and there. When space comes, he is inside or outside. The world is inside the Lord or outside the Lord. So the location comes. If we say the world is outside, then Lord becomes finite, because there is another one more thing, world. Even if you say Maya is there outside, then Lord becomes finite, and because Maya becomes the second thing. So to avoid all such kind of problems and the doubts, Shastra now asks us, here Krishna is going to talk about that. You have to come from Ekarupa to Bahurupa and Bahurupa to Arupa Ishvara Gnanam. Arupa Ishvara Swarupam, if you say nothing wrong, the aspect of the Lord Arupam. Arupa Swarupam. Sir, when you are saying Arupa and then you are saying Swarupam, no, that is his nature, his aspect. Now in this, Shastra calls this Arupa Ishvara, means Nirguna Ishvara, Sattvika Ishvara Swarupam. Is a Sattvika Ishvara. There we said Mayika Ishvara. This Sattvika Ishvara, Arupa Ishvara is Desha Kala Aparichinnaha, not influenced by the time and the space. As long as this time and space exist in your concept of the world, of the Lord, or of yourself, there is a division. And as long as the division exists, you cannot feel the Abhayam, because there is a division. Even in the name of the God, as the devotee I am and the Lord is the Swami, that division also creates the fear in you. That means you never have the infinite security. So the division, this division is the problem. Seeing the division is the problem. Dvaitam is the problem. About anything, where there is a Dvaita, you will become miserable. Simple, small example. Suppose a nice food is served in the plate in front of me, and I'm not yet started eating because we are a traditional Orthodox family. And the person also who offered the food asked just wait sir few minutes. And he keep on started chanting Vishnu Sahasranamam and Purusha Suktam. Then how miserable I will become? I am already hungry. Because as long as the food is separated away from me, okay, not become the one part of myself, I will be miserable. This is a simple example. But when I take the food and put in my mouth and swallow, my hunger is saturated. When the food becomes one with me, I am happy. If this is correct, in everything the division create a unhappiness in you. The division create in you the insecurity feeling. Ashanti, Asukham, Arakshana. This we have to understand. So keeping in this mind, these points in the mind, now the Lord started explaining in this ninth chapter, the first shloka, which we have seen already in the last class. It is a sutra bhuta shlokam or introductory shlokam or a promise. Then Lord will elaborate it further. So while he is introducing this to Arjuna, he addressed Arjuna with one important word. All these words I very deeply explained in the last class. Anasuyave, non-critical minded person. To say simply, who is having 100% faith on my words, on the words of the Shastra. So you are Anasuyave. Okay, you have any critical mind to criticize me, and you have lot of faith on me. So therefore I am teaching you. Unless the person who is listening to the Shastra having the 100% total faith on the Guru and the Shastra, Guru won't teach. Even if he teaches also, it is only Guhyatamam. It is only hidden as a secret only all the time. So Lord himself saying that this most secret than the secrets. So know the secret of the secrets. Guhyatamam. That also I explained to you what is the difference between Guhya Shastram, Guhyatara Shastram and Guhyatama Shastram. Supremost, glorious, precious, valuable, highest, ultimate. That is called Guhyatama. Idam, this, that word also have a lot of importance, because which I am talking to you since last few hours. That means from second chapter onwards. In between, just for the sake of something, we have got diverted to the Kramamukti. Now you know very well how difficult that Kramamukti. It is not easy, very difficult. So you may think that that is the only way. Now don't have such doubt. There is another way which is more easier. You select which you want. That Kramamukti, which is very difficult, that you want, or this Sadhyo Mukti you want. Therefore, idam tute guhyatamam and prakarshanena vakshami, I will teach you fully, I will see that you should understand. So Lord's conviction, Lord's commitment, Lord's promise. And this teaching consisting of Gnanam and Vijnana Sahitam. That also I explained. Generally we say theoretical knowledge and practical knowledge, all that. But last class I explained it in a different way. Okay. Knowing the Lord as the object is the Gnanam. Knowing the Lord as the subject is the Vijnanam. Knowing the Lord as the object means what? I'm keeping the Lord outside. I become the subject. But this should become ulta, and actually it should merge. There is no subject-object division. Just now we told that division is misery. Division is misery. And not only that, he promises also, by knowing this, which you will be relieved from all kinds of ashubhat. What is the highest ashubham, amangalam in this world? Not knowing my nature itself is ashubham. Considering myself as the body is the ashubham. Apart from this, after this one basic error, then all the errors will come. Then Rahu Kalam becomes Ashubham, Yamagandam becomes Ashubham. If black cat comes in front, there is no end for it. There is no end. So one Ashubham is, that's why Bhagavan is saying you will be relieved. Relieved means relieved once for all. There is no any trace, residual won't be there. In this way, Lord introduced this chapter. Now, second shloka. Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam Pavitramidam Uttamam Pratyakshavagamam Dharmyam Susukham Kartum Avyayam. Again, very important shloka. This is also an introductory shloka only. These two shlokas, maybe third shloka also together, we can take it as a marketing strategy. Okay. Bhagavan knows how to market the product. He is a cowboy. Even he can sell the cow dung cakes also. His the tact is. So he says here, this knowledge which I thought of teaching to you is a Raja Vidya. That means not Rajanam Vidya. It is only for royals and kings. You are a king, that's why. No. Vidyanam Raja. The king of all the knowledges, wisdoms. So Vidyanam Raja, Raja Vidya. And same way, Raja Guhyam also. Guhyam word already came there. But again here Bhagavan wants to create an interest, enthusiasm in the heart of the Arjuna to listen attentively to the core matter subject. That is very important. If the teacher not able to create the interest or the attention in the student's mind, then he is not a good teacher. So here again he is using such words, Rajaguhyam. Again same way, it is not the secret of the Rajas. It is the secret, Raja of the secrets. Not Rajanam Guhyam, Guhyanam Raja. Royal secret and royal wisdom. So, royal path. Ashtanga Yoga is called as Raja Yoga, no? So, whenever it said something in any publicity advertisements, also people do the same thing only. That's why they use the superstars and the cricket stars and the heroines, heroes. So, if that superstar itself is liking this product, then it must be good. But we fools don't know that that superstar giving that advertisement for the sake of money, even after he's having crores of rupees, again still he gives that. Even for cigarette also, which is not good for the people and the society. What a role model you are. Because people are fools, you will flourish. Whatever you say, whatever you do, it will be taken as the granted. But here, Krishna is not simply telling like that. Not to please the Arjuna, he is not telling. Therefore, the other words all. You see, why I am telling this is Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam. It is Uttamam. You verify, it is Uttamam. There is nothing in this world, this is the Uttamam. This is the supreme most. In any relativity, you cannot expect the absolute perfection, absolute permanence, absolute performance. You cannot expect in the relativity. That's why even that any big Nobel Prize also, after few years again that theory is thrown away and that fellow also died. So they cannot take the Nobel Prize back or like that, but here they produce, this is the new theory. That means what happened to the old theory? So everything in this world, you cannot say this is the best. But the sake of the simple words, people will keep on talking that best, best. What is best? In what way it is best? So here Bhagavan says, this is the supreme most Uttamam. No one can deny, no one has not, cannot refute it. And since the time immemorial people, the wise people, rishis are talking about the same thing and established and proved Uttamam. And it is Pavitram also. Whichever is Uttamam, it should be purer also. Okay? But in the world, whatever people we consider or people say that this is the best, that is not the, maybe good, it's not good for you, good for your health. This is good for everybody. There is anything in this world good for everybody? Any food, any material, any article, any relation is good for everybody. No. Each one requires a different kind of food. Each body requires a different kind of medicine. And how you can say that is best, you cannot say. And that is, here Pavitram word is important. We don't use Pavitra means purer than the purest. Pavanam karoti iti pavitram, papanam trayate iti pavitram. Papana, papat trayate iti pavitram. Pavehe trayate iti pavitram. Papam we easily can understand, Pavaha and means thunderbolt, which is there in the hands of the Indra. Even thunderbolt from that attack also, power also, you can be saved, you will be saved. Pavehe trayatiti pavitram. Papat, particularly in the rituals when they put the pavitram to the finger, for all the rituals they will put pavitra. That means what? Papat. Why all rituals are done by the people? To get rid of from the sins. It is a kind of prayaschitta only. Or omission sin or commission sin. Both, any. So, papat trayateti pavitram. Now here what is the papam? Your ajnanam itself is the papam. Your self-ignorance itself is the papam. So, which one causes for all the kinds of papams and all kinds of atrocities. I told you basic one error, then all the errors will come. So, to correct all the errors, you correct only one, this basic error. Shastra tells that for all your suffering, for all your problems, for all your complaints, for all your struggle is only one, not knowing that you are the Brahman. That's it. Only for me or for everybody? For everybody. How is it possible, sir? For everybody's problem, for all my problems, for everybody's problems, all problems? Yes. That's why this is pavitram. And pavanam word also Bhagavan is going to use later. So pavitram pavananancha pavanam. Daivatam devatanamcha in Vishnu Sahasranamam. These words comes pavitram. So uttamam, pavitram and dharmyam. I will take another word, avyayam. For about many things in the world, so many, these are all the good things about it. Gunas, good gunas are there. Okay? Utkrishtam. Shankara writes here, if it is going to give such a great result, but is it against to the dharma? For example, to understand that point, here dharmyam point is very important. It is not a simple word as we use dharma. This is the dharma of the every human being. This is the purushartha of the human being to get this knowledge. And this dharmyam means this gnanam dharmat anapetam. It's not away from the dharma. Means what? Suppose I will get lot of benefit by doing something. Somebody is telling that. So you simply say one lie, you will get 10 lakhs. And then if 10 lakhs comes now, you can buy the car. You can buy some other things. So like that he says, see, so many benefits are there. So many benefits are there. Because there are so many benefits I get, but it is dharma viruddham. Yes? Like that, this you are praising Uttamam and Pavitram, is it against to the Dharma? Why this word, Listen attentively. Many grihasthas or whoever listens to the, okay, even some are who are renounced people also, not giving the importance to the study of Shastra, they will get lost in something or other. Okay, let us talk about the grihasthas. Is it not my duty to look after? Is it not my duty? Like this, you keep on tell that. Shastra asks, is it not your duty towards yourself, to know yourself? Yes or no? You answer to me first. That's why retired people also escape. Youngsters also escape. Narada's worry is this only, He keep on tried to all levels of people, from the 5 years old onwards, Dhruva to so many. But Narada failed. Finally, he decided that I must catch in in the womb itself. When he catched in the mother's womb, Kayadus, the Prahalad, Narada became successful. He felt so happy. Otherwise, afterwards, everybody will tell, this is my dharma, my duty. It's correct only. Shastra only tells your duty, but how long and how far? That's why Lord wants to say in two aspects. One is, this is not against to any dharma. If you committed to this, you can drop all other dharmas. Shastra permits anything. Now one small child just go with his guru and take sannyasa. Is it not a adharma? Not looking after the parents and dharma towards the parents? When Bharati Tirtha Swami went from my town, from my street like this, people used to talk like that. But Shastra says, to fulfill this dharmyam, that's why pavitram uttamam dharmyam, you can take in that way. No, it is not a sin, nothing. And not only that, actually, by you taking the sannyasa and become a sadhu, this is a little exaggeration, 7 generations, totally 21. Where many places told, even in the Prahlada story, Lord Narasimha, because he asked, please excuse my father, he don't know, he is very ignorant and arrogant. Lord felt so compassionate towards that child and said, what my dear, why you are worrying? Not only this, 21 generations of all the sides, up and down, this side, that side. Everybody will be not liberated. Remember this. They come as quickly as possible towards this Paramardhika Satyam. Like that, we also bond in such a family, we don't know connection where what. From our parents we see, we don't know, they don't know anything about this. But somehow I entered in the, how it happens we don't know, where it connects and where it breaks. But this is what happens. So I am telling, so like that they will select a small children only. Generally they see there should be 2 sons are like that. But sometimes it won't work. Okay? My Bharati Tirtha Swamiji has got another brother. Generally, if they are going to select another successor, they see all that. But sometimes that won't work. Even single child, if they know this child is meant for this, Hastamalaka, we don't know how many brothers and sisters he's having. But Shankara asked and they gave. Because he has to do lot more than being only in the grihastha and taking care of you parents. Okay. Pavitram Uttamam Dharmyam, not against to dharma, and this is the most important dharmam, and therefore, then being it is the more secret, great secret of the secrets, and Uttamam and all that, is it very difficult? We have to struggle a lot, like that Krama Mukti. If you are going to struggle again like in that Krama Mukti, why I am teaching this? So Arjuna should not get that doubt. This is also having a lot of difficulty. At the time of the death, I had to bring the pranas and take to the top of the head. At the time of the death. Impossible. If anybody done, let him done. But is it easy to for everybody? But this is very easy. Very easy. In what way? One is, it is pratyaksha avagamam. You experience and get the result now and here. Every word is very, very important. Now and here. When we say in English now and here, if Swami says or anybody, we just casually listen it. Pratyaksha, directly you experience. You talk about the Krama Mukti or going to Swarga or Pitraloka. Anybody saw? Anybody went and came back? Only Puranas and Shastra says you are. But here you can experiment and do yourself, and now and here, in this body, in this life, here. Pratyaksha avagamam. It can be known, experienced directly. Pratyakshena. Okay, that is okay, directly. But I have to struggle a lot. I have to do so many things. This is the most easiest and simplest, my dear Arjuna. Susukham. See the word. Sukham itself means very easy, comfortable. Susukham, double emphasis. Most easiest and simplest thing, because you need not to do anything. This we are not liking. We means generally people. Nothing to do. That means you are talking, you are telling bluff. See, our mind is so complicated. It wants complicated things. It is critical. That's why those who doesn't have that critical mind, anasuyave. See how the words are connected one after another. So, susukham Arjuna and pratyaksha avagamam. Okay. What do you want? You want happiness now here. You want shanti here. You want security here. Once you realize the truth, work for it. Just listen. Nothing to do. You tell me in any other karma kanda, any other, this much easy thing, anything is there? Of course, you have to spend the time to listen. There also you will spend the time. Any karma kanda, any prashchitam, pariharam, tirthayatra, this, that, vratam. You have to spend the time, you have to spend your money, and you have to strain yourself, and you will be tired. Sometimes people will become tired by listening also. Whoever listens with strain. Sometimes it may happen, but whichever we like it, we never feel tired and we never feel anything. If we watch the TV, we won't feel sleepy. But when we are in the satsang and listening, sometimes why the sleep comes? That day, you may be a regular listener, that day your mind is preoccupied, your mind is tired, you are worrying or something, stuffed your mind with something, or yesterday's your routine is not proper. These are the reasons. You are a good, interested person only. Otherwise, you listen. Sincere listening is required, that's it. We need not to become serious. We just be sincere, that's all. So, Susukam, Pratyaksha Avagamam, and this is the Uttamam Pavitram Dharmyam, Rajavidya, Rajaguhyam, and any day, any time, whatever I get because of this, that will reduce, that will get exhaust, that will be taken away by somebody. I may lose it. No. Avyayam. Avyayam. Avinashi. But any other punyam papam, generally we keep on try for the punyam. Astikas will try to get the punyam more. Nastikas, they don't like any of these things, therefore they don't care for the punyam papam, they want only the sensual immediate pleasures only. But otherwise, we see the results here itself, and this never decreases. Punyam decreases wherever which loka you go. Brahma bhunan loka punaravartin Arjuna. Shastra clearly tells that. So, in this way, Bhagavan again glorified this knowledge. Then, third shloka. Ashraddhadhana purushaha dharmasyasya parantapa aprapya mam nivartante mrityu samsara vartmani. Any other worldly achievements, all their results and the phalam will gets reduced one day or other in course of time. But this knowledge will reduce like that? No, it is avyayam. Now, if such a great knowledge with this, with so many attributes and great values, why everybody is not liking? Okay. Therefore, in the second shloka, Bhagavan's emphasis is, therefore, you must keep so much, you must give so much importance and shraddha towards this dharmyam, towards this duty about your own self. But, alas, many were not coming to this. Even Krishna marketed like this and openly spoken, and after that how many teachers, acharyas are speaking about the Gita and all that freely. Why people are not opting for this? The reason, the contra picture Bhagavan telling in this third shloka, because what to say, Arjuna, they are ashraddhadhanaha. There is no shraddha. There is no faith, one angle. Faith on these scriptures or my words. They have no faith on me. They have no faith on my words. Ashraddhadhanaha. Shraddha is very, very important. We speak in many times in many places. Guru Shastra Vakyeshu Atyanta Vishwasaha Eva Shraddha. Atyanta Vishwas. You see, these people are Ashraddha. Ashraddha. About what? Shankara writes, Atmagnanasya Shraddha Rahita Virahitaha. Atmagnanasya. About the Atmagnan. They have got Shraddha about any other things. Worldly things. So many things. Even though they are temporary. Even though they leave you in the misery at the end. But still, people have the Shraddha on that. And Ashraddhadhanaha. About what? Asya dharmasya, which I talked now, which I am talking, about this dharma. Dharmasya asya swarupe tat phalecha nastikaha. Okay? They have no faith about the swarupam atma, knowing Paramatma. About that phalam and about the topic, they are nastikaha. Not only that, they are, Shankara writes 2-3 more words extra, papakarinaha. They keep on commit the sins only. When the person is not taking this as the dharmam, naturally he commits the sins. One way or other, less or more. So, papakarinaha. I like to explain Shankara's words, very simple, easy. You know what is their theory? Asuranam Upanishadam. They speak, their words are there. That is also Upanishad. Asura Vedam. Asura Vedantam. So, Asuranam Upanishadam. What is it? What is their conclusion? Their Upanishad? Deha Matratma Darshanam. The body is the Atma. Take care of this. Do whatever things you want to do for this. As long as you live, eat, drink and enjoy. In any way, you can do anything. Either be cook or cook. Do it. Asuranam. Deha matratma darshanam eva pratipannaha. Means what? Asutrupaha. Asuraha definition we used to give, here Shankara. Asusu ramante iti asuraha. Asutrupaha. Who are interested only to gratify their senses, that's it. How much you can enjoy, how much gratify the senses. But our experience, the senses never say that enough of it. Asutrupaha. So this is the meaning of the Asuranam, and their philosophy is the Dehamatratma Darshanam. That is only their strong conviction. Eat, drink and enjoy. Hey Parantapa, such kind of people, Purushaha, such kind of Asraddhanaha, Purushaha, Hey Parantapa, Asya Dharmasya, this Dharma, by not getting aprapya, because they are not interested, they are not listening, they are not giving the ear anything. Mam aprapya, they cannot come to me, they cannot understand me. Here Mam word is the Brahman. Okay? They won't come to listen to me. That means they won't get the Gnanam about Ishvara Gnanam, they won't get. So therefore they cannot reach the Ishvara Prapti. They cannot get the Ishvara Prapti. So here Aprapya Ma means Aprapya Gnanam, Aprapya Ma. Unless you come and listen and first get the Gnanam only, then only Gnana, Ishvara Prapti, Vastu Prapti. Then, so what? Why you are criticizing them? What happens? Mrityu samsara vartmani. On this path of Mrityu samsara, vartmani means a path, or we can say this cycle. They will fall into this cycle of this samsara, punarapi jananam, maranam chakram. This is their lot. So Bhagavan in between, you want to come under what category? I already praising you. Are you ready to listen? Shall I start the technical topic? From 4th Sloka onwards, 10th Sloka is the heart of the, either you can say Bhagavad Gita, or the heart of the 9th chapter, or the final essence of the Upanishads. But in the 5 slokas, 6 slokas, Bhagavan putting them in the nutshell form, but they are very, very like atom bombs. Sloka number 4. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyakta murtina matstani sarva bhutani nachaham teshvavastitaha arupa ishvara swarupa varnanam nirguna brahma varnanam. While talking this topic, in this shloka, Bhagavan telling the 3 features of the Nirguna Brahma or Ishvara. You call it Ishvara, is nothing wrong. Nirguna Ishvara. 3 features. First, Bhagavan says that Maya avyakta murtina, formless me by me. The formless by me, avyakta murtina. The first feature we have to note it as a simple word, avyaktam. That is the first feature. Avyaktam. Because indriya agocharam, indriya mano agocharam. So which is not perceptible by the indriyas and mind, such by my nature, means such a by my sat principle. Sat you can't see, sat you can't perceive. By that my sat principle, that is understood in brackets. This whole world, idam sarvam jagat tatam. Idam sarvam jagat tatam. Pervaded, spreaded by. Tata means vyapti. Vyapaka rupena sarvam idam jagat. By maya avyaktam murtina, my formless form, murti, avyaktam, unmanifested form. That means here again, murti means generally a form. Krishna murti, Rama murti, like this murti, vigraham. There is a form. But here, avyakta itself is a murti. Dakshina murti, dakshina amurti. Gnanam without any form. Where is the form for Jnanam? Eyes are able to see the so many forms and colors. The principle of vision can have any form, any color. If this point is understood, you can apply to that. Again, I am telling, very important. Swamiji used to tell hundreds of times, casually. Eyes are seeing so many forms, so many colors. But the principle of the vision have any form or any color. Just like that. The Lord Sat principle, Maya Avyaktamurtina. So the first feature is Avyaktam. The Satyam, Truth, Brahma, Atma is Avyaktam. And by saying this Sarvam Idam Jagat, Bhagavan one more principle also brought out, that Sarva Vyapi. Second one is Sarvagataha. Avyaktaha. Second is Sarvagataha, which is formless. Naturally, that is invisible. But because it is formless and invisible, don't think that it is not there. It is only there. It is only there in the form of the easiness, Sadrupena. Therefore, Sarvagataha. Where that principle has come, see, Sarvam Idam Jagat. When that word Sarvam used, everywhere, without any gap or the left out. Sarvam. So, Avyaktam, Sarvagatam, then second line, Matsthani Sarva Bhutani. All this manifested Bhutani word, but it applies to the everything. Because living, non-living, the entire Namarupa Prapancha, the entire Jagat, that one Bhutani word can be applied to the Pancha Mahabhutas, Sukshma, Stula, to everything. And so everything completely, Sarvamidam Jagat. Okay. Is Sarva Bhutani Mat Sthani, they are in me. Mat, me. Sthani, in me. They are all in me. By saying this, one more principle also brought out, that Sarvadharam. What is the first two? Avyaktam, Sarvagatam, Sarvadharam. Then, but Nacha aham teshu avastitah, but I am not in them. From here the contradiction starts. When Upanishadic teaching brought out in the Gita, wherever, there will be a Grandhi Sloka or a contradictory statements. The real contradiction comes in the next Sloka, first line. So this and that we have to join both together. So here Bhagavan says, Mastani Sarva Bhutani. Okay, that means Sarva, I am Sarvagataha. They are all in me. But I am not in them. Okay. We will discuss later. The next Sloka, that sentence and this sentence together, what we have to understand. So with this, three factors are brought out about the Arupa, Nirguna, Brahma, Ishvara, Swarupam, Avyaktam, Sarvagatam, Sarvadharam. Then in the fifth Shloka, न च मस्तानि भूतानि पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम् भूतभृन्न च भूतस्थः ममात्मा भूतभावनः. I will just tell the gist of it. Now we'll analyze in the next session. So just now Bhagavan said Mastani Sarva Bhutani. All of them are in me. Now immediately, even without any gap, only one word gap there. But in fact, Arjuna to say Nacha Mastani Bhutani, they were not in me. They were not in me. So altogether, three statements Bhagavan given, not that features, contradictory statement. All are in me, but I am not in them. Frankly to say, I will tell you, they were not in me. These are the three statements. How we can solve this contradiction? How a person can talk just now, all are in me, all are not in me. Either you say this or only that. So, Bhagavan very expert such contradictory statements to give and go away. Unless we remember one contradictory, one reminding, in the previous sloka, it is very susukham pratyaksha avagamam he told. I forgot to remind you there. But 7th chapter, he spoke about it. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit etati siddhaye. Everybody won't get Arjuna. Out of thousands, only one. In that few, only one. Finally, only one. That means difficult only, no? But here he is telling, Susukham. When we are studying the 7th chapter, we don't know about the 9th chapter. Okay. When we are studying the 9th chapter, we know 7th chapter, but we forget. So Krishna get away by talking contradictory words like this. Okay? But he answers slowly. Shankara, what he writes about this, that also we have to see. Let me finish the word meaning. So, Nacha Mastani Bhutani. Then, Pashya me Yogam Aishwaryam. This is all my yoga, my Vibhuti, Aishwaryam. Okay. Bhuta Bhrit. Everything came out of me only. Nacha Bhutastaha. But I am not in them. Everything came out of me only. Mamatma Bhuta Bhavanaha. Without my presence, no any world, any being, any object cannot exist. Without me, nothing can exist. So like this, Bhagavan concluded this verse, Sloka. So, 4th, 5th together we will analyze in the next class. Very important shlokas. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om Tat Sat.